Hello and welcome everybody to another gold farming video. In this video we're going to be farming raw gold and vendor trash. So this is quite a unique farm compared to my other videos, as we're not going to be looking for any specific item. We're mainly just going to be focusing on the greens in the trash that drops off these mobs. The good thing about this is you won't be too auction house dependent, so you should get the same results as me no matter what realm you are. But we're still going to be getting plundered treasure from the Potion of Luck, which can contain crafting reagents, and those sell very quickly on the auction house, so you shouldn't worry about that. So where are we going to be doing this farming? We're going to be doing this farming in the Mr. Pandera raid, the Heart of Fear in 10-man normal mode, which is located here in the Dread Waste around this big tree here. So what are the requirements? You definitely want to be level 100, as this is way too difficult to do at any other level. And on top of that, you want at least around 670 eye level. You could probably get away with around 660, depending what class and spec you are. But I am a prop paladin, and my eye level is around 677. And I don't have much trouble doing this. However, if I did have more gear, I could probably do this much quicker, as I do have to take breaks in between pulls. And if you were like 700 eye level, for example, and you were a class like a warrior or a paladin or something like that, you could probably do this in just one pull, which makes things much quicker. So another thing you want is a Potion of Luck, which gives mobs a chance to drop plundered treasure, which can contain gold, crafting materials, cloths, just stuff like that in general, which is always handy. So what is the route to this farm? So basically, after you enter the instance, you want to just pull the first room of mobs, and you want to AoE them down as quickly as possible. Now, there are quite a lot of mobs, so they do, when they gather around you, they do like to go behind you, and to prevent this, I usually just backpedal. If you're a range class, you don't have to deal with this. However, if you're a melee class, it's really important to make sure the mobs are in front of you, because you won't be able to dodge or block them if they're behind you. And that's very essential to this farm. Another thing is, if you have trouble with the first room of mobs, you just basically have to take them in smaller pulls. But I'd recommend just coming back with high level gear, since it's probably not going to be worth doing, since it will take too long to do this. Either way, after you pull the first room of mobs, you want to head through the corridor into the next room. You want to pull the patrolling mobs, and you want to pull the 2 pack of mobs on each side, and you want to go down the staircase, pull everything there, and then I usually pull them back to this platform here. After that, I line of sight the range mobs, so they all come to me, and once they've gathered around me, I just basically AoE them down. But an issue I kept running into is when I put my back against the wall around this platform here, some of the mobs will just glitch through the walls and just get stuck there, and then they'll keep evading and then eventually reset. So be sure to keep away from the wall, don't stand too close to the wall, but also make sure the mobs are in front of you if you're a melee class. So after you kill this last pack of mobs, you're basically finished with this run. You want to exit the raid, and you want to reset the instance, and you just want to do it again until you hit the instance limit, which is about 10 times. And it took me around 2 minutes and 30 seconds per run. So for me, it would take me around 30 minutes, but some people could do it in around 20 minutes, maybe even less, maybe around 15 minutes. But a thing that helped me a lot was the Kazakh trinket. I can't remember what it's called, but it gives me about 500 leech, which is about 7% leech, which is insane. I probably wouldn't have been able to do this without that trinket. Another thing you should be aware of is in the first room, the mobs do stun you, and it's a 5-second stun, so if you get hit by that stun, you should trinket as soon as possible, or bubble or whatever, get out of that, because that's very dangerous and it's killed me a few times. But none of the other mobs stun as far as I know, which is a good thing. So with the explanation part of the video done, let's get into the gold breakdown. So in 30 minutes from raw gold, vended greens and trash, I got 1,116 gold. I got 45 ghost iron ore at 2 gold each for 90 gold in total. I got 23 black trillium ore at 8 gold each for 184 gold in total. I got 25 white trillium ore at 8 gold each for 200 gold. I got 37 exotic leather for 80 silver each for 29 gold. I got 50 windwall cloth at 90 silver each for 45 gold. I got 4 ghost iron lockboxes, and again I don't have a rogue, but from what people have told me, they drop around 40 to 60 golds worth of like raw gold and greens and stuff, vendor trash basically, and that's around 240 gold in total. I got 8 spirits of harmony for 55 gold each at 440 gold. So in total, in 30 minutes, I made 2,344 gold. Just for reference sake, you would make around 4,688 gold per hour. However, of course, you can only do this about 10 times every 20 to 30 minutes, so it doesn't really count. So what are my final thoughts on this farm? It's very quick to do, it only takes about 2 minutes. You can do it while queued up for dungeons or battlegrounds or whatever. You get lots of instant liquid gold, so you're not too reliant on the auction house. Also, there are a few recipes that drop that sell for quite a lot of money, but I don't really include those. And similarly to recipes, transmogs drops as well. I actually got one worth around 2,000 gold. However, I'm not going to include that into the price. Another thing you can do if you don't want to vend everything, you can disenchant the greens for spirit dust. However, I don't think spirit dust sells very well. If you don't want to do that, you could use the cloth, if you have tailoring, to make them into crafted gear like leggings or whatever, and that sells for like 7 gold each to the vendor, I think. And you can do that, but I'd recommend just vendoring everything. It's just much easier and probably more efficient. But that's the end of this video, guys. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more gold guides like this from me in the future. Until next time, guys, bye.